Here's a bonus read from the CBS New York Book Club. The book is called Johnny Careless. It's about a former NYPD detective who's now back home on Long Island's North Shore as a police chief. When the body of his childhood friend is found on a beach, he gets caught in a web of corruption. The author, Kevin Wade, was the longtime executive producer of the hit CBS series Blue Bloods. Love that series. He's here to talk about his newest adventure. It's so good to see you.
Nice to see you.
I can't
Thank you.
wait to hear how this all came about, and I can't imagine how you found the time, but give us an idea about this book and how it was swirling in your head.
I'd just been banging around to write what I'm going to call a paperback novel, but like a mystery thriller for a long time. And in 2023, there was the famous writers and actors strike that lasted for 6 months. At the time, I was very used to being on a network 1-hour drama schedule. So after a couple of months, I thought there's too many hours in the day. I should do something. And I sat down and started finally writing a book.
Well, you did something much more than do something. I mean, this is a great story, and it really takes us on this wonderful adventure with your main character. Tell us about him and what we should make sure to really delve into as we're reading this book.
I think it's really, he's a young man. He grew up the son of a cop in the one little small middle class town on the North Shore of Long Island. The reference is The Great Gatsby in terms of East Egg and West Egg. It still is that way. And so it was, the idea was that he would come back to where he grew up with authority, but still being that nose to the glass looking in on the thing, you know.
I would imagine that your work on Blue Bloods was such an inspiration, too, for your character and the storyline here.
Absolutely. Plus, I had access to the best police minds in the metro area. So anything I came up with, I could call up Jimmy Nusiforo, who was the tech advisor on Blue Bloods, and say, could this happen? And he would walk me through how it could or could not.
And your career is so fascinating. You started out as a writer on Blue Bloods, and just tell us how that journey was for you.
Well, I started out as a playwright, and then I was a screenwriter, and then Blue Bloods I came on in the very first season. I'd worked with Tom and with the creator of it, Leonard Goldberg, and just kind of dived in and was there early enough that we could all the writers, I mean, shape how it was going to go forward. So
we are all so devastated that we won't be seeing another season of Blue Bloods.
Yeah, it's there does seem to be a hole at 10 o'clock on Friday nights that I'm sure they will fill eventually, but it went out in the world, and a lot of love came back to us over the 14 years that we did it.
I remember just seeing the first couple of episodes and just being in it. I just really excited to see what was coming next. For you, what comes next?
I am working on a sequel to this book, Johnny Careless. The same Jeep Mullane, who's the hero of it, is going to appear in another one. I've always loved those, whether it's John D. McDonald or Michael Connolly, taking the same detective or cop or whatever it is and putting him through the paces in different stories. So I'm going to attempt to do that.
But in the immediate future, I know we can see at a number of bookstores and locations just around our area, which is really great to hear.
Yes, thanks. I think it comes out January 28th, be available wherever first books are sold.
Yeah, fantastic. A big congratulations on your debut book. I mean, it's really exciting, and I can't wait to read the next one, too. So it's just so lovely to talk to you.
Thank you, Mary. Great to be here.
It's called Johnny Careless. It hits bookstores again Tuesday, January 28th.